Turn up. I'll drop a live video today. It's been about what? 6 months? 3 months? Something like that. I don't know. But what I want to talk about today is I prefer to shoot these videos on YouTube. I prefer to have them pre-recorded because when they pre-recorded, I ain't got to deal with none of the bull crap. I ain't got to worry about no dopamine highs. I ain't got to worry about nobody shooting, reading comments, or nothing. But what I want to talk about in this particular video is, and after I get done with this video, I'm going to jump over to my book and drop some things from my book. So I know I'm working on my book. It's my book right here. I'm trying to get it done. Look, it's coming through, baby. We almost done. I got my book. We almost done. We almost done. Hey, my book almost done. Even to the end of the month, my book will be done. And my book is going to ruin my relationship with a lot of people. But hey, it is what it is. Travis Scott concert. I'm tired of you guys blaming stuff. What's up, fam? I see y'all coming in. I'm tired of you guys blaming stuff on the devil. The devil don't give up about humans. Satan don't give up about humans. Baby, the angels don't give up about humans. The entities are done with us. We've done way too much stuff. The entities don't trust us. Now you got to keep in mind that I'm an occultist. So I don't believe in hell. Well, hell is a term. Ament is a term. Hades is a term. But it's not a place where you go for being bad and you burn forever. We're not dealing with that shit no more. That's old school. That shit is over. The time for that shit is over. There's no burning in hell. Travis Scott concert. Let's deal with the numbers. For all of you talking about there was harvesting energy. You don't know nothing. Baby, the elites don't work that way. On a scale from 1 to 100, about 2% of what happened has something to do with the elites. The elites don't work that way. The elites won't allow something like that to happen. But you don't know nothing. Because you're running around here, you halfway conscious, you halfway awakened, and you just talking and just running your mouth. The elites won't expose themselves, baby. They too smooth. Travis Scott concert. 8 people died. Michael Jackson concert. Yeah, let's deal with this shit. Do you think it was a ritual? Just be quiet and let me work this shit. Michael Jackson concert, 23 deaths. Crowd surge, 11 deaths in the concert, 1979. Let's do the fucking numbers. Deadly Pearl Jam concert in the year 2000, 11 people. Let me work this shit. I'm not even reading the comments because y'all don't know nothing. Deadly Pearl Jam concert in 2000, 11 people died. Was that the devil? 2009, 11 deaths at a Mazama Fest. Stevie Wonder performed there. 11 people died. Was that the devil? Was that the devil? 2010, 21 deaths at a Love Parade. Go Google it. Was that the devil? Because anything they put out there, y'all take it and run with it. You don't know nothing. And that's why the witches like me, that's why the cultists like me go come through and break this shit down. 36 deaths. 2000 or something, 2016 Ghost Ship Fire concert. 36 deaths. Was that the devil? Yeah. They had the fireworks. They had all the crazy stuff too. Was that the devil? I'm not yelling. I'm an Aries. I know I get down. 2011, the Indian state fell. A stage broke. 56 people died. Was that harnessing energy? Was that the devil? Stop blaming the devil for shit that humans are doing. Now let's get down to the Travis Scott concert. They breaking in the gates. I do it on YouTube so you can share it in your groups. You can share it everywhere. Let's deal with this Travis Scott shit. Your leaders don't know nothing. No people you following is lying to you. They breaking through the fucking gates. As they breaking through the gates, why do we break through gates at concerts? Why do we break through gates at concerts? Yeah, I got to get this weed up in there. Yeah, I got to get these pills up in there. Yeah, I got to get this fentanyl up in there. Yeah, I got to get these drugs up in here. See, you want to defend the drugs. That shit ain't had nothing to do with the devil at that concert. On a scale from 1 to 100, about 5% of it has something to do with them actually harvesting energy. They gotta harvest a form of energy. They got to harvest a piece of energy. We're not saying that they wasn't harvesting energy at all, but 90% of it had nothing to do with harvesting energy, baby. That was the drugs they was taking. Because I want you to go back and look at all the people at the concert. I want you to go back and look at all the people at the concert who done an interview. Man, them boys was on mushrooms. They doing the interviews. Oh man, they was cutting up, man, it was getting crazy. It was just people was dying, people was running over people. I just gave you the stats of how they get down at the fucking concerts. I just gave you the stats of how they get down with the drugs at the outdoor concerts, at the indoor. I've been to the raves before. I've been in there before. I know they passing the weed that's late. I know the drug. I know they popping the pills. I know they got all the drugs in the raves. Have you ever been to one? You ever been in a rave when these girls 17 years old, 18 years old, 19 years old up in there raising their shirts up on dudes' shoulders with their titties out and cuts up? You ever been to the rave? You ever been an indoor rave, outdoor rave? I'm in a rave and they're having sex in the crowd and the girls raising the dress up. They don't know the people and they cutting up in the raves. You ever been to a rave before? Baby, have you ever been to one? But everything they show you on the TV, man, Travis Scott in with them people. They had to see, they got to go through a punishing process. How do we punish you to get in with the bourgeoisie? We set up a concert and we make it seem like some shit really happened at the concert, but we're going to use that to damage your name, and then build you back up to get you into bourgeoisie. Oh, you don't know how it worked with the rituals? Huh? They had people in the crowds sticking people in the neck. They were sticking people in the neck with stuff in the crowds. And look, yeah, I'm the male witch of the South. I know about this. They were sticking people in the neck with stuff. They've been sticking us in the neck with shit. The same stuff they were sticking them in the neck with, it's the same shit they sticking you with the COVID shot. Lots. The same HIV and herpes and disease they were sticking them with in their necks. It's the same stuff they stick you with when you go to the hospital. Baby, they've been sticking us with shit, baby. They say when Bob Marley died, when he put a shoe on, he got stuck in his feet. They've been sticking us with shit. Come out to the New Orleans Mardi Gras. Yeah, come get in the crowd. Why don't you get stuck with something? The main problem was happening at these concerts. I just gave you numbers: 51 people dying, 20 people dying, 18 people dying. People died at these outdoor concerts, baby. All the time. What happened at that concert was nothing new. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that stop jumping because they're telling you it's devil worshiping. What devil are you talking about? You have the devil right here, and you got Lucifer right here. Lucifer is the ancient entity who's been around since the beginning of time. Lucifer's the one, when they have right and they have wrong, when you start doing wrong, they needed an entity to come and say, nah, that's not right. That's wrong. Don't do that. That's Lucifer's job. Man, the Lucifer ain't trying to convince you to do nothing. Lucifer don't give a fuck about you or me. They hate the flesh. They hate coming up here dealing with gods. The angels don't even want to come down here and deal with us. You better go do some research on the dollar brought. The devil, see if I can find this in my book, because I don't know nothing. It's the first page of my book that's coming out. My book is called The Male Witch of the South, A New Generation's such and such and look at occultism. Watch this. This is the devil. This is coming out of my book. The devil was created. The first page of my book. The devil was created by man to take the blame for man's shortcoming. The devil was created by man to take the blame for man's shortcoming. Anybody out there, you got some shortcomings? The devil is the sole creation of man's mind. The devil, wrong, this, that. I'm gonna preach this shit. I'm the male witch to the south. Can't nobody do this shit better than me. I backed up off of YouTube. I backed up. I gotta get this book out. When I get this book out, I'm gonna come back and take over YouTube. Because all y'all leaders is falling off. They boring. The people y'all follow on YouTube, they boring. They boring. The devil's the sole creation of man's mind. Man needed a scapegoat. You know what a scapegoat is? Satan is an ancient entity. Satan goes by many names that can be traced back since the beginning of time. Pan. You got Pan. You got Satan. You got Lucifer. You got Berenstein. Just I can't think of it right now, but we dealing with the shit. Because I got a lot of shit coming through here. But back to the concert. Let me get done with this concert shit and get on to some shit out my book. Don't stop, man. Y'all doing too much. You got a group of kids in there who on the mushrooms. The concert going on. Dude had that fire background with the suction thing. Yeah, that was nice. But see, y'all can't understand pyrotechnics. Y'all think it's some, they're harnessing souls going in there. You ever been to Guns N' Roses concert? Metallica concert? You ever been to a bad rock concert and started backgrounds? You ever been to Sade concert? I've been there. You got the kids who on the mushrooms, right? They're on the mushrooms. They see the crowd break down. They see these drugs are getting so strong, right? If you ain't growing your own weed, don't smoke it. See, I like to defend y'all drugs. That's the problem with you. That's why you was disagreeing with shit, because you like to defend your drugs. Baby, we're not defending our drugs, baby. Our drugs are not a habit. We know when to indulge and when not to indulge. We know how to tell them no. Them boys, you can't handle certain mushrooms. You're not built to handle certain mushrooms. They got people who can, you can't. You go to these concerts, you hanging out with your friends, you just shoving mushrooms in your mouth. You're not even microdosing. You shoving mushrooms in your mouth. You going on a high you never been on before. Yeah, of course you see you see a pyrotechnics, you would think they're harvesting souls. They got a regular riot where people getting trampled, and you lost your mind because you're on mushrooms. You don't know what's going on. You can't even move. You just stuck. Man, the energy up, and I couldn't do nothing. There was too much going on. Did you not see the boy? Did you not see the boy when the boy was saying, everybody hold it, stop the concert, that girl passed out. Stop the concert, that girl, somebody passed out right there. You didn't see that? Stop the concert, man. People, look. The drugs they doing was so strong in there. It's 90% of the problem at the Travis Scott concert. The drugs was so strong. Man, hold on. Stop the concert, man. Look, somebody, what's because some of the 8 people who died was dead before the trampling started. This fentanyl is taking shit out. Baby, you don't think they had fentanyl, these weed up in there? You don't think the fentanyl is taking them out? Baby, they can't handle it. And they talking about they waiting on the autopsies to come back. If somebody was trampled, you know they'd have died from being trampled. You know what a trampled body look like. You wait for the autopsy to come back. We got the mushrooms, right? Now we're going to deal with the weed. The elder people, our grandparents, the older people in the neighborhood would tell us they want Reggie because Reggie still heal them. Reggie still make them feel good. Reggie is still strong enough for them. You don't want the Reggie. You know what you want? You want the gas. I'm a healer. We healers got natural plants that we smoke. We got natural plants that we smoke. You don't want the natural plants. You know what you want? We got Damiana, we got mugwort, we got the good stuff, we got stuff you can smoke, we got stuff you can pass a drug test, we got stuff that'll heal your body. You know what y'all tell us? Man, I don't want that shit. Man, I don't want that. That shouldn't get me high enough. That's what y'all telling us. You don't want nothing that's healing. You don't want nothing to make you feel good. You want something that when you smoke the first time, you want to feel like you got hit by a Mack truck. The weed they have out there now, it's not for you. The hybrid weed is not for you. Grow your own shit in your closet. Niggas, I know growing weed in their closets. You can grow 3 plants in your closet. That's enough weed that you'll never run out. You're gonna harvest every 3 months. Every 3 months, you're gonna get a harvest. Just by growing in your freaking closet. The amount of money you spending on buying weed, you can buy your 1 grow light or 2 grow lights, take your clothes out of the closet, put them up in the closet, and grow 3 plants and have your own shit and know what you're growing because you're using your own soil. You're using purified water. You're using spring water, natural water to give it to it. You know what you're feeding your plant. You smoke so many different types of weed. Your weed man got to go to school from people. Your weed man change his strand of weed every 3 months. You don't even know what the fuck you smoking. We got the mushrooms. We got the weed. Oh, Lord, don't talk about the ones with the acid. Man, I'm doing so many consultations with people who did acid. As soon as I get on the phone, they talking fast. Man, I just running, and I seen the spirits over and the demons right there. My family members put me in the crazy house. They thought I was crazy. I didn't know what was going on. And then I was sleeping with this man, and my ex, he was raping me. My ex was beating me, and all this was going on. I said, baby, hold on, baby. What kind of drugs you did before? I'm doing consultations with people, and they come to the consultation. I'm telling you, I was one that had a man been following me for the last 4 or 5 years. I didn't know what was going. Baby, hold up. What type of drugs you been doing? See, being a black person. Can I drop something on you being a black person? So you got this shit in your body called melanin, right? This shit in your body that's called melanin. What happens is the melanin gets whatever you eat. The melanin is going to take the smallest, minute part of whatever you eat or taste and send that shit to your brain. And depending on the chemicals of the shit that you eat and smoking, the taste and the drinking, the melanin is going to either explode in your brain and send you off somewhere, or it's going to give you a smooth rush. So let's say you're smoking the good homegrown weed. Your melanin, after 2 puffs, you put that shit out. Y'all still smoking the whole gulp. People who don't have high levels of melanin need stronger drugs. That's why the weed keep getting stronger. That's why the weed keep getting stronger. Let me see something right quick. There we go. I was trying to. I apologize for that, y'all. Sorry about that. Back to the video. So you got the people on the mushrooms, you got the people on the weed, mushrooms, weed, all this that's taking place. We have to stop. The drug, don't talk about the ones with the ecstasy pills. The ecstasy pills. My generation is a drug generation. Can't control it, they can't control their drugs. And when friends get together, they go turn up and they go cut up. And that's all I want to say about this thing, dealing with this thing with this boy Travis Scott. It had nothing to do with the devil. It was a regular concert. I gave you proof that people get killed at those outdoor venues all the time. They get trampled, they get killed, they do drugs, they have overdoses. They having overdoses in California right now every day because the weed is so strong. So what you think is going on in those raves? I've been to the raves. People offering you drugs. They passing around cups. We don't even know what's in the cups. And because they're having fun, they sipping. Just sipping. Just sipping. Open your mouth. Person kiss you. They put a pill in your mouth and tell you swallow that. You don't know what you just swallowed. Stop blaming this shit on the devil. Blame it on ourselves. Blame it on you. Blame it on me. We're the ones doing this stuff. With that being said, let me go ahead and jump into my book and give y'all a few things from my book that I wrote today. I want to get to the book. Let me get to the book. I got a part of my book called Magic. And I want to get into the part of the book called Magic. And we're just going to deal with the part of the book called Magic. And nothing else. The best blood relationship spells. Let's deal with the part of my book called Magic. And once I'm done with this, I'm done with the video. A relationship spell. This kind of spell, when done right, is hard to detect. Get going. Man, I come to tell you tonight that when a person put a spell on you the proper way, It's hard to detect. Hmm. You'll be in a relationship for 10 years and not know it. It's hard to detect. You create a family and not know it. There's many kinds of relationship spells. Kindness is one. Kindness will pull you in. Money is one. You get bought in. Beauty is one. Looks will pull you in. The majority of people are in relationship spells. This is why so many marriages end or the lovers are unhappy. You don't have to practice magic to put a spell on a person. We use words, we use magic, we use the word magic. The normal people use the word manipulation. So what we're dealing with here, dealing with a relationship spell. Let me break this down because some of you probably missed this shit that's come directly from my book. You've been in a relationship for 10 years and not know it. Anybody out there using a relationship for 10 years, 5 years, 15 years, didn't know you was under a spell? You create a family and not know it. Baby, you got married, you done had kids, 3, 4, 5 kids, didn't even know you was under a spell. There's many kind of spells. Kindness is one. A person used kindness to draw you in. He was so kind to me. She was so kind to me. They use the book, The 40 Laws of Power, said that we use power on each other. The person used kindness to pull you in. Use kindness to draw you in. You started a whole relationship because of kindness. Because something as simple as that. Money. Oh, he got that bag. Yeah, he got that bag. We traveling. Yeah, we going across the world. Yeah. You started dating a person because they had that bag. Huh? Gave in for the bag. Beauty. Man, she looks so good. He looks so good. Let's move on to the next chapter. We're dealing with magic. Now what I want to talk about is fraudulent practitioners. Fraudulent practitioners dealing with this magic. Every 100 years or so, this magic stuff becomes popular. Man, I come to tell you, less than 200-300 years ago, man, you get hung for doing this shit. They ain't hang you at the cross. Not because we got freedom of speech, we could talk about magic and they ain't hanging us no more. This normally happens when people are given the freedom of speech and the ability to openly practice their beliefs. Right now we have the ability of freedom of speech. We got the ability to openly say that we're a witch, to openly go online and pull tarot cards. When if you pull tarot cards less than 100 years ago, your family would have put you in a crazy house. If you called yourself a shaman or a witch, less than 50 years ago, come on, somebody type out here, they put you in a crazy house. Now they can't. Yeah, this coming from my book. You don't see these individuals when the government start to persecute them. See, when the government step up, when the church stood up and said, anybody out here, when the church stood up and said, anybody out here, call itself a witch, we lynching you, there was hallelujah, hallelujah. I'm talking about the fraudulent practitioners. Well, if they caught you with certain books in your house, they used to kill you, the church. Yeah. This you fraudulent. You doing this because you got the freedom of speech. You doing this to get money. You doing this because this cute. You doing this because you did some drugs and lost your mind. This ain't really your call. You're fraudulent. You're doing this for the attention. But the government cracked back down on this. I'm the first one they're gonna kill. He said he the male witch of the south. Let's go get him and make an example of him. Watch this. Persecute them. When heads and hands were being chopped off. Remember when they caught you doing certain things that would cut our hands off? Hmm. They say you had a pact with the devil. Yeah, they're cutting our feet off. I'm gonna preach this. Yeah, this is my book. They side with Caesar. When stuff got bad, they were sided with Caesar. Y'all know who Caesar is? Huh? You know who Caesar is? I don't side with Caesar to this day. They say in an ancient text that occultists, we despise the world. We despise the world. Let's get back to work. They paint their face, right? Put on white gowns, do group rituals. What they doing? You ever see the ones on Instagram? You ever saw the ones on Facebook? They paint their face. They got in the white gowns. They at the rivers. They doing group rituals. They publicly declare that they are witch. When? Until their job or money gets affected. Sisters say dancing in the woods. When? Until their job or money gets affected. Now you're not a witch no more. Oh, you don't pull tarot cards no more. Oh, you don't practice the work no more because your money didn't slowed up. Yeah, I know. I know. I call myself the male witch of the South. I'm gonna lose everything for this, even my life. Yeah, baby. These individuals have no power. They make a lot of money selling dreams. Anybody out there selling dreams? You know, anybody out there they selling dreams? They doing this stuff. Yeah, they selling herbs and everything that don't work. Yeah, they selling pipe dreams. They look like us, but they aren't part of our circle. Yeah, it's coming out of my book. Get my book coming out in December. The book, $200. Yeah, this book will just expose everything. I'm dealing with it in my book. They pay in the end. Eventually, the spirits they call on show up. This ends their little run. Yeah, I'm gonna deal with this. Can I move over again? Can I keep going to the part of my book called Magic? Huh? Can I talk about a real witch? Huh? A woman slash man with magical powers? Huh? Can stop the rain. Can stop the rain in a certain area for a month. Yeah, that's my book. Huh? Can start it back by urinating outside. Huh? Can I deal with it? Yeah. A witch can stop the rain in the area for a whole month. Can start the rain back if you piss her off. She stop it from raining on your crops. Yeah. She can start the rain back by just peeing outside. I'm giving you the real shit. Mm. She has favor from Mother Nature. She mess with Mother Nature. That's where she get her power from. She served Mother Nature. That make her spells work. She got favor from Mother Nature that make her spells work. She got favor from Mother Nature that make her stuff work. Yeah. Y'all wonder why my products work? Yeah, because I serve Mother Nature. Mother Nature make my stuff work. Yeah, we gonna deal with this. The animals love him. Yeah. You got animals. Yeah, you got dogs, cats. All the animals love you. Yeah, we gonna deal with it. She lives outside of the town. We hate living in the city. Mm. She grows the strongest plants in her garden. They got herbs and plants that won't grow for other people, but they'll grow for you. She have the power over storms. High level witches use illusions and they have herbs that allow them to fly. I know some of you ain't gonna take this, but I gotta come deal with this shit. Let's move on to the next chapter of this book in the back of my book. The next thing we're gonna deal with, letting your magic work. Mm? Letting your magic work. Come on, I got about 5 more minutes. Got to get out, Phil. Letting your magic work. In the beginning, you worry about if you make, the products you make will work for an individual or not. I wrote this today. Eventually, you'll start to trust your hands and your energy. See. In the beginning, when we dealing with this magic, right? You question, is it going to work? I got the download from the ancestors. I got the download for the realm of healing. I got the download from the shamans. I got the download on how to make the products. But in the beginning, you question if it's going to work or not. Boy, it's a badass book. It's about to be the baddest book that's been dropped in the last 100 years. Eventually, you start to trust your hands and your energy. When you draw close to nature and your helping spirits, I got to get you to draw close to nature. I got to get you close to your helping spirits, right? Your confidence in your products and the products you make will grow. Man, you preaching tonight. I mean, we gonna talk this tonight. The Male Witch of the South. Yeah, I know I ain't been live on YouTube, but y'all know I've been getting this book together. I'm getting ready to drop this book. I'm about to fuck up the whole matrix. When you draw close to nature and your helping spirits, your confidence in your product and the products you make will grow. Them not working will eventually be rare. Huh? Man, everything you mailing off to people, everything you sending to people, that shit work. It's gonna be like 1% of people who say your stuff not gonna work. Not a lot of percent. It's only 1% of people who say your shit not gonna work. And guess what? This works rare. This works for the 1%. Magicians who've passed the test. Magicians who've passed the test. I wrote this today. Who've been thrown who've been through the initiations, magicians who pass the test, who've been through the initiations, those who are trusted by the healing spirits, them with pure hearts, those who stood before the elders' council. We trust that our spells, potions, salves, and mixes work. Huh? Hmm? You've been through the initiations. You stood before the elders' council. I'm not talking about on earth. I'm talking about in the spirit realm. Hmm? You talk to the healing, the spirits of healing. Huh? I ain't talking about this earth shit. You talking about you ain't got a you ain't got some see, you ain't got initiated by some priest or some shit. Baby, most of them priests you dealing with trying to have sex with you and all this bullshit. I'm talking about the spiritual shit. You passed the initiations. You've done so much from a spiritual perspective. You know that your products work. My shit work. Why? Because I almost lost my life going through these initiations. I trust my hands. I trust my energy. I work with Mother Nature. Mother Nature told me whatever you touch, that shit gonna work. Lord, I gotta stop this shit. I'm done. I can keep going. This book is amazing. Some good stuff. Imagine how I feel when I'm writing this shit. It's coming directly from up there. Watch this. We done this. Your spells, your potions, your salves, and your mixes work. We can heal every. We can't heal everyone. It's too late for some people. See, some people waited too long to come see you. They should have been came to you. They should have been changed they died. They should have been got on these herbs. They waited too long. We can't save everybody. I gave you that stuff. That stuff ain't worked for me. Baby, cancer took over your fucking body. You should have came to me 2 years ago. You should have came to me 4 or 5 years ago. You should have been came to me while you was watching me upload all these products and do this stuff. You should have been came to me. I can't help you right now. Your avatar is too far gone. You can't heal everyone. It's too late for some people. Some people's hearts are too dirty to be healed. Oh, you've been messing over people your whole life, your heart tore up, baby. You bad, you an evil person, you a negative person, and you trying to come over here and get some of this healing. I can't do that, baby. You too far gone. Baby, it's time for you to get out of here. You done burn out all your favor, you done burn out all your blessings. Somebody type, I hear you. You done burn out all your blessings, you done burn out all your favor. It's too late for you. Hearts are too heavy, too dark. Trust in the downloads that were given you. Trust in the downloads that was given you. Trust in the downloads that was given you. What I mean by downloads, your healing products, whatever you have. Trust, baby. When it comes from the spirit, it's gonna work. Baby, when it comes from the heavens, it's gonna come to you. They already told you what to mix. They told you what the proper things is. You mix it together, it's gonna work. We're given to you. Worrying about them can make them not work. Once you sip your shit off, once you give it to somebody, let it go. Let the energy deal with it. Let the ancestors deal with it. Let the spirits deal with it. It's over. I wonder if it's going to help her. I wonder if it's going to work. Shut up. Let that shit do what it's going to do. Let's deal with this. Should I keep going? Let me give y'all one more. Finding and creating rituals. Now, this coming from my book, The Male Witch of the South. Finding and creating rituals. You can find rituals everywhere now. There was a time when having the material, you can find, okay, let's deal with this. I wrote this today. Finding and creating rituals. You can find rituals everywhere now. There was a time when having the material alone would get you hanged, right? There was a time when having rituals alone would get you hanged and burned. The internet is today's go-to guide. There's millions of rituals on it and a endless amount of books with rituals and spells in them. Here's the mystery. 98% of them don't work. The elites won't allow us to have book access to rituals that work. The elites ain't giving you no shit that work. Watch this. Mofos will not be allowed to control the weather or raise people from the dead. There's rituals that really do that. Do you believe it? The elites ain't giving us that shit. Let's deal with this. Rituals that allow you to fly aren't floating around anymore. Yeah, we used to really fly. The rituals they give us aren't complete. A major part of it is taken out. So the rituals that you're reading in these books, go get a cow gone, go get a cow feet, go get this, go get that. They only give you 1% in the ritual that really work. Then they go throw some crazy shit in there. Go get a dead beat. Go get a toenail from a lion. They're gonna add some crazy shit in there. But watch this. The major part of it is taken out. Here's the mystery. Black people have the ability to look at the rituals and complete them. Because of your eyes, because of melanin in your eyes, you can look at the ritual and take out what goes in a ritual and put in what goes in a ritual because of the melanin in your eyes. The magic in your eyes can decode the rituals. It's the magic in your eyes, baby. Yes, baby. Brown eyes, black eyes, brown eyes, black eyes, huh? Brown eyes, hazel eyes, black eyes, huh? Look at them and decode them. We wrote them in our past lives. Babe, I come to tell you that the rituals you're looking at, we already wrote them in our past lives. You wrote that ritual. So when you read that ritual and you saying to yourself, nah, something not right about that, baby, something not right about that, that's because you knew. Nothing is hidden from us. Most of us create our own pathways, in parentheses, rituals. We create, we create hard fasts that make them work. We exchange energy for universal blessings. We exchange energy for healings, exchange energy for manifestations. The paths become our rituals. So basically, I ain't getting y'all no more today. Thank y'all for joining the video. What we're talking about is when we start to create our own rituals. Let's say I want to heal myself from cancer. I'm going to trigger a fast. I might trigger a fast with all raw vegetables and spring water for 30 days to starve my body. Not necessarily the vegetables, the pills, or this or that, or water that heals me, but it's the fact that I've depleted my body so bad that exchanging that energy, the universe, Mother Nature is going to respond to me and you because of that melanin in us and sending that wish up there. Look, I need this cancer to be gone. Hope you enjoyed the video. I see.